What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Booth Podcast. I'm your host, Dom. Alongside with me is my co-host,
Ken.
Yeah, dude, I fucking nailed that, dude.
It's easy, I know.
It is pretty easy.
Sorry, it's because I've been doing the intros for the past three episodes.
Yes, and if you couldn't tell already, we're batching these, so we're shooting these, and we're not. Just in case you think like,
No, I'm just repeating the same outfits.
yeah. But yeah, just in case you guys didn't know, number one, been shooting. If you're watching the podcast, we've been shooting in my garage gym. We're kind of just making sure that you guys kind of get used to a new setting for now, because Ken is gonna get a whole ass surgery.
Yeah. So we're filming this 2 days before my surgery.
Yep.
And so
tune into that vlog.
The next episode from this one, I will be in my brace.
Yes, and so that's why we kind of need to shoot these pretty frequent right now, so that way you guys get used to the setup, and also so that when I pick up Ken, he doesn't have to walk down any stairs to the
That was like
the set.
the biggest thing that I was scared of, stairs.
Yes. But for today's episode, it's gonna be asking everyone, not just ourselves, but everyone that's listening, are you the problem? At what point do you stop blaming other people and start looking at yourself? Do you think you're an easy person to deal with? Let's start with an easy one. Do you think you're an easy person to deal with?
I've heard mixed reviews. I've heard
Yes.
people say I'm easy to deal with. I've heard people say I'm hard to work with and or deal with, and I am not denying either claim because obviously not everyone's going to like you.
Right.
There's certain other areas where I'm more strict on or I'm more soft on per se, just because it's like in different settings, like I'll always be a little different because I care more about certain things, right? Like especially when it comes to like doing work related stuff or like business related stuff, it's like, yo, I am strict with that stuff. I'm strict with that shit because it's like, yo, don't play with my time or money.
Yeah.
This is something like I deeply care about.
Take seriously.
Yeah, it's like, yo, why shouldn't I why should I not take it seriously?
Yeah.
Right. But that's just me. That's where I'm like, I would say I'm more harder to deal with. Where as opposed to like where I'm easier to deal with, it's like just like garnering regular good connections with people. Right. Because it's like I like getting to know people, like I said on the last podcast. And I'm more of like an open book. I'm more social now. So it's easier to get along with. And it's like I know through first interaction, I know if this friendship or how this friendship pans out. Not to say that I'm like protecting myself or like, like scared of anything. It's like, no, I kind of like gone through a lot of friendships where I've seen the same patterns, seen the same words, I heard the same words and seen the actions and behaviors. Like I kind of know what this friendship is going to be and I'm cool with it. Right. So yeah, I think I'm easy to deal with for some people and I'm hard to deal with some other people. And I don't blame them. Obviously, that's the consequences of my own actions from good or for bad. And I can't really like change their perception of that. Right? What about you? Would you say you're harder to deal with or easier to deal with?
I think I can be difficult. I mean, you think so at times, which fair enough. I think I am a difficult person to deal with. I think there's a lot of baggage there that needs to be figured out. I think for the most part, I think I'm pretty easygoing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if it's as simple as like, oh, where we're gonna eat, like, anywhere. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, smaller. There's a smaller area that I'm like, that's easy. The other stuff, getting past that, yeah, it's different. I think I also hold more standards for certain people that I allow in, and for example, like if you complain in a certain way about certain things, like I just won't hear it.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, yeah.
And so like I personally just won't deal with you. So am I hard to deal with? Yes.
Yeah.
In that regard, like if there's too much complaining for a certain thing, like my dad used to say, and I'm sure every Filipino has heard this before, where they're like, "Oh, you're so OA."
Oh yeah.
You're so OA.
To this day, I don't know what that actually, what it stands for. I know what it means, but I don't know what it stands
like
for.
Overacting,
I
overreacting.
know it's overreacting, yeah, but I didn't know the actual
like
thing.
It's basically their generation's version, or like Filipinos' way of saying you're too soft.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, if I start dealing with someone with, which in my perspective is a little too soft, I've gotten better with it.
Yeah.
Like my gentle parenting skills have gotten a little bit better.
Yeah.
I mean, teaching kids and all, you think it would get me somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
So I've gotten better with it, but when it comes to, if you're in my inner circle, like if you're training with me,
Mm-hmm.
we don't do that here.
Yeah.
Like if you need a rest, go take your rest. But other than that, like if we're going hard, everyone's going hard. There's no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, yes. I don't know
Yeah.
about anything else. I couldn't tell you
No, that's fair.
because I'm dealing with myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would you date yourself?
Would I date myself
Yes.
right now in this version of me?
Yes, correct.
No.
Why?
I don't think I date myself, or I don't think a good person to date right now, just because I'm not. Well, because I have surgery coming up. Besides that, but I don't think I'm a good person to date right now, just because it's not my main priority to date, and there's a lot of other things like I want to allocate my time to. Like the big thing is I want to travel like really bad, right? Because I feel like in the past year I cheated myself because like the injury, so I wasn't able to travel. But now it's like I don't care to date. I just want to like be free and travel and just enjoy more of the world, right? But if we're talking more of like the quality aspects, I still don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm a good person to date right now in terms of the quality of it, just because it's like I'm very much invested in my own time right now.
Yeah.
And
It's valid, dude.
Yeah.
It's
But I was also
totally
like,
fair.
I just, at this time, I don't want to give too much of my time to another person to the point where I want to like fully get into a relationship or commit, right? Because it would be unfair to them that I don't want to, in a sense where like, I just want to go home or I just want to do other things, right? I'm going to think about something else. And it's like, that's unfair.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I don't think I'm at a point where I think anyone should date me and for me to date anyone.
Sorry, ladies.
If there are any. But yeah. What about
I think I would personally.
you would date yourself?
Yeah. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I just feel like I'm in a place where things are pretty stable with me. Like you get what you expect, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, scratch that. You don't get what you expect if the expectation is something else. Because most people, for some reason, at least every girl I've ever dated, their first initial thought is that I'm a fuckboy.
Yo,
Or I'm a player.
I've thought that many times when I first met Dom. I thought that's what he was. I will back up those claims.
There you have it. There you have it. First person to support the claim.
Yeah, Dom's a fuckboy. You know?
But you besides that, you get everything else. I think, I mean, I'm pretty stable. Like I have healthy habits. I cope, I think, healthily.
Mm-hmm. Healthily?
Is that a word?
No.
I cope in healthy ways. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm just trying to sound smart at this point. I cope in healthy ways. I try, like recently at least, the version of me right now that exists, that stands in front of this camera, yes. Like I have everything pretty, not everything pat down, but like majority of my life is kind of in a nice schedule.
Yeah.
It's sorted out, and organized, and yeah, I think I'm okay. And I try my best to be emotionally, in tune with myself.
Yeah.
And I communicate.
Oh, my bad.
Huge one.
My bad. Doing the bare minimum.
Wow.
Wow.
Doing the I plan dates. No. But yeah, I think I'll be okay.
That's solid. At least someone in the podcast wants to date someone.
What's one flaw that you have?
As of right now, one flaw that I know I have. Let me think. I think one flaw I have right now is, I guess a part of me is caring a little less.
Oh.
right? Not as if that I don't care about an eye towards people or anything. It's like I think I've cared so much over the past couple of years, and I've gone to the point where like I know how to filter it out. It's like I don't really care for that stuff. If you're talking to me about certain things, it's like I'm over it, bro. Like this is something I've had conversations with over and over and over. It's like nothing's changing. I don't want to entertain it. Yeah, but sometimes the other person wants to talk about that, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
Right, because to me, I think you've talked about this many times. To me now, it's boring. It's repetitive. It's like it's not going anywhere. I don't want to talk about it, respectfully. And so I think that's one flaw where I can disassociate pretty quick now that I've learned. So I think that's one flaw that I should work on, because there's times when I should and when I shouldn't disassociate. And to me, it's like a fine gray line, because I'm choosing to disassociate for the sake of myself, to like just like one out the other. Right. So that's something I'm working on, you know. Yes, it sounds horrible, but at least I'm admitting it, and I will fix it eventually. Because right now I'm enjoying it a little too much. That sounds very bad.
I think the only flaw that I have right now is that I'm working too much, and I'm still working out the work-life balance sort of thing, but like I prioritize work a little bit more right now, or my career, specifically like the martial arts side of my job, just because like I'm looking towards hopefully building some like wealth and like for my future of my brothers and my family. Like that's why it's been the main focus for the longest time. And so some things take a back seat. But that's about it, is I think, yeah, it's just work. And like this is a good self-awareness check for everybody, you know. Do you think you're easy to deal with? Would you date yourself? And what is one flaw you know you have? Just quick little journal prompts. You know what I'm saying? But this is the reason why I brought this topic up specifically, was because I mean, so far this month has been just more like catching up with us in our 20s. Do you think that you get in the way, in your own way, when it comes to like your career, your relationships, etc.? Where do you think you get in your way?
I think in all of them.
And why?
Well, in terms of career, like I try to do too many things at once, which is like a habit that I've done many times over, which is really bad. It's like, it's not that I can't focus on one thing. It's like I want to focus on all of them at the same time.
Wow.
I want to build it all together, right? So that's like one area where I know that's my own downfall. Yeah. Even though I've acknowledged it many times, it's like, nah, but I swear I can like do it all together at once, push it all together. But then I'm spreading myself so thin. Yeah. Right. So that's me getting in the way. I mean, that's me in my own
progress. You're not the only one, dude. I'm sure everyone deals with that in some sort of way.
Yeah, because not so many people talk about it, because I always see people focusing on one thing. I'm like, yo, that's great. But now I start doing too many things at once. It's like, my time is like here. It's like I try to schedule it, but I don't, because it's like, okay, whatever's more important, I'll do it right now. Right. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's where I kind of like get in the way of my own life, because right now it's very career oriented. So I just try to do too many things at once, and it sucks, but I want to work on it. But at the same time, it's like, what if I don't? What if I could just push it all together? It all works. I'm like, no, I got to constantly remind myself, like, one at a time. You know, like Central C's album says, you can't rush greatness. I'm like,
bars.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh, it's fact, though. Yeah. What about you?
I mean, I think I definitely could relate to that. The thing with me is that, like, yes, I want to achieve this and this and this and this, and you become so ambitious, especially when you're a young person coming out of university or coming out of high school. You see all these different people, and you play the compare game. Like, I remember we even talked about it just when we first started the podcast, like Billie Eilish with her, 4 Grammys that one time? And she has how many Grammys now? You'll see so many different people achieve so many things at such a young age, and you play the compare game. You look at yourself and go, am I not supposed to have the things that I feel that I should be able to achieve? Am I not good enough in this avenue to succeed the same way that this person is? And then you just kind of have to look around you and, number one, be grateful for the spot that you're even in. And then number 2, understand that you're running your own race. You're not running anyone else's. And then number 3, control what you can. Not everything that you can do right now is the end result. Sometimes just pushing the needle forward, just a little bit, is all that you can do today, and that should be enough. Don't overwhelm yourself. I overwhelm myself.
Yep.
Right. This is me really just speaking to me. Is one of the things that I tend to do is I'll yearly, everyone does this, but yearly you write your goals, you write what you want to be and when you want to achieve it and how soon you want to achieve it. And it all sounds, you romanticize it in your head, right? But you romanticize the end result in comparison to you romanticizing the work that you need to get there. And day by day, some days is not even progress towards. Some days are literally just nothing for a bit. Sometimes weeks.
Yeah.
And it's not that you're not doing anything necessarily. It's just right now maybe it just takes a hold. One thing I saw somewhere, it was a really great thing that kind of put me into perspective, is a year that I had full of questions was answered by the next year, where it was just a year full of answers for those questions. And so sometimes we can just be in a period of our life where it's just right now, it's just, where am I right now? Yeah. And can I be okay with where I'm at right now? And where do I want to be? And what do I need to do to get there? Yeah. And maybe it's not today, maybe it's not tomorrow, maybe not even the next couple months or so, maybe not even the next couple years, but it'll get there eventually. Obviously, yes, we have to do the work to get there, but all in all, sometimes we can just take a seat back and just be like, okay, I don't need to be there right now. And be okay with that idea. Don't have to put so much pressure on ourselves. That is one of the things I do.
I felt that. I think just to add on to that, I remember I was watching this freestyles from Kanye. He said, never did this before. Oh no, he said, what I want so much should never hurt this bad. Never did this before. That's what the Virgin said. And I think to me the way I interpret it was more like he's kind of right. We've never done this before. That's why it hurts so much. Yeah. Right? It's I think that's the grace behind it. It's you see all these success stories. Yeah. Right? But you have to also remember some of them don't know where they started from. Yeah. Right? And because we all want to know the first step, what's the next, what do you do, how to pivot? It's bro, if you don't actually take a first step, one single step, you'll never know. And because you've never done it before, and that's the beauty of it. Yeah. Because it can go anywhere from there. Yeah. You can follow someone's journey, but then it pivots off because there's something better that you found in it. Right. So I think I find more comfort in that from the whole comparison as a thief of joy. Because it's my first time living life. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. And I just want to try anything. Right. Right. And I mean, look at Kanye now. Some of you might find him controversial. Completely understandable. But I mean, if you look at it from the artist's perspective and his journey, his career, it's amazing. Yeah. Successful. Right? Yeah. Sorry. I've watched in that regard. Yeah. Successful. I think over the past couple of years, the past couple of months, if not maybe just a year, I've gotten so deep into hip hop and people's stories. It's it inspired me more to go harder. Right. Especially with the injury. It's dude, I'm learning so much. Yeah. Right. And it's always the same story. It's don't know how they started or they had no obligation to start because of situations they're in, but they started anyways. And now look at them being great. Right. Right. I think one of my favorite artists right now is Tommy the Machine. I don't know if you heard of him. Nope. He's a rapper and used to be Griselda Records. He's cousins with West Side Gun, Step Brothers, I think. But anyways, they're out of from Buffalo, New York, and basically they started their own record label. And so he was making music, and then I think Tommy the Machine, he got shot twice in the head. Wow. And so now his mouth is kind of pivoted to the face. I mean to the left of his face, so his mouth is over here. Okay. It opens like that. Yeah. But ever since then, he said in an interview, if I never got shot, I don't think my music would be the same. Because his music now, it's to me, it's way better. Right. Compared to before. And he speaks on his bars are crazy. His storyline, everything. It's I love it so much. But it's kind of similar to the immigrant mindset where because you're an immigrant, you kind of have an advantage because now you push even harder. Right? Our parents come here from Philippines for a better life. and now we have more opportunities than we did back home. So we try to push as hard as we can, no matter what, even if it is just to have a stable life. Like, I completely understand that.
Yeah.
Right. But for me, I want to be great.
Right.
Right. So I got to push and overcome that immigrant mindset because it's the resilience in us.
Yeah.
I keep like striving. Right. Sorry, I went a little like astray from there.
No, you're good.
Yeah. But yeah, that's like my gist. Like, past couple years, hip hop has just been so like enormous to me.
Right.
Right. Like, dude, like I'll listen to like the raps day by day. And it's just like, dude, these guys literally started when they were later.
Yeah.
Or started when they were younger and like they've popped off. I'm like, that to me, hip hop is also what's keeping me going.
Right.
Yeah.
I think one of the other main ways, not just for me myself, but one of the big ways that we tend to get in the way of our own process and progress is when we tend to just look at others and judge.
Mm-hmm.
We're already quick to judge how many people are in a comment section, how many people are telling them what to do and how to do it, and then there's just so much of that. So much judgment, so much hate, so much criticism, and it's like, you do it.
Yeah.
You do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So many people are quick to just consume versus create.
Yeah.
Guilty.
Oh, no, same here.
Guilty. Because, yes, for anyone that's in the arts or even in business, honestly, you have to consume other things in comparison to your work to see where everything's at right now, right? Because things are like shifting and changing so quickly. Like, even just us right now jumping back doing the podcast again, we're trying to relearn like social media almost.
Yeah.
Like, I know he technically is a part of it because that's like part of his job and stuff, but like, I mean, looking at the way that some people structure content now is so different. And you can easily get caught in a rabbit hole of things and also judging how other people are doing them versus doing the trial and error, making the mistakes. One of the things I've been telling my little brother Bruce is you're too scared to make mistakes when you're literally in the best spot to do them.
Yeah.
While you're young, while you're naive, even if it's much later, better late than never. Just make the mistakes now. Like, I've heard so many times where it's like, people don't master things until their 10,000th rep.
Mm-hmm.
That means the first 10,000 are not your best rep. Or like some people have said, you have to have a couple of shitty like short films or films put out there until you're starting to make the good ones.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, like you're so focused on wanting to make the first one the best one because you have all these one-hit wonders. Mm-hmm. You have these people that make magic out of like their hands right away. Yeah. And you want to be that person when really you're not that guy sometimes.
Not yet.
Right? Not yet, but you're just not. Also, some people are lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are talented off the gate. And some people, like us, might just need a couple more reps. Mm-hmm. Might need to put out the shitty reps until we've mastered it.
Yeah, I think with the whole shitty rep part, this is for like any creative in any field whatsoever. When you look back at your work, you always think it's like horrible, it's so shit. But during that time, that was probably your best work at your full capacity with everything that you know. Yeah, right. Because sometimes I'll go through my own archives of like clothes that I've made. I didn't start actually making my own clothes. I just started on like customizing them, like putting designs on top of it, or even just like kind of like altering it a little bit. But I thought like, yo, this is so hard. This is like my best work. Yeah. Now I look back, I'm like, oh, that shit was ass. Right. But I'm like, past me have been like, yo, this is amazing. Right. This is something that I chose to do, came to life, and this is the best that I could put out at that time. Yeah. Compared to now where I do my own patterns and everything, it's like I've came a long way. Because I'm still actively like learning. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I may have taken a break right now, but it's like I can see the progress through like my own posts. So I think you should continue making those shitty ass designs until you start getting better, because those shitty designs are your best work at that time until you learn more from it. Yeah. And yeah, I think that's also the beauty of just like failing, making shitty designs. Like, I love looking at my designs, and I have them hung up on my walls, like some of my patterns. I'm like, yo, that shit's bad. Because I can just envision it, right? It's like I know how it's structured. I'm like, yo, oh my god, why did I do that?
Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I can't. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like people need to just put like, especially if you're in the creative field, just put stuff out there, dude. Like, you know how many people are slowly, randomly just becoming content creators? Like I was sitting there watching someone run an eBay business out of their storage unit.
Oh, I've seen those.
And he's making the content. This is a regular joke, no commentary, no nothing, but I'll sit there and consume that.
Yep.
Anything can be content nowadays. Really, like, dude, I mean, right? Like, ask yourselves, like, have you done enough to get better today? Or even if you look back at all the things that you've done in your life, can you say that you've done them 100% perfect? No, probably not. But would you look at your younger self and be hard on yourself about it? Like, would you really be that mean to that little kid that was just trying something out for the first time?
Fuck yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Like that's how I put things into perspective. Sometimes I'll look at an old performance that I did, like a taekwondo performance I did, because we usually do those shows at the North York Korean Festival, and I'll look at him like, dude, that was bad. But also, like, even that kid knows that was bad. Like, that kid being me. I knew that was bad. But, like, it wasn't about whether it was going to be great or not. It was about me putting my best foot forward and making the decision to do it. Who cares?
Yeah.
At that point, like, it was like, what is that saying they have in showbiz, man? The show must go on.
Yeah.
You might as well try your best. And that's what I even tell my brothers, because whenever it comes to when I'm teaching and I use them as a demo, and they're like, oh, like, you know, before it was like, oh, no, I don't want to. I'm like, dude, doesn't matter. Because when my boss used to call me up, he still does every now and then, and it's time to perform, you better perform. You better show the best that you got.
Yeah.
It's not a question of, I don't know, I'm not really prepare to be ready at all times. Because you never know when the opportunity is going to arise.
Yeah.
And it's time to show off.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like, show off.
Well, that's your time to own it, bro.
Yeah.
Like Eminem said, you better lose yourself in the music. Yes. Sorry, I've been referencing like a lot of
hip hop.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
All good.
Really deep into it.
But yeah, like I would never look back at my younger self, especially when I did my first short film, which is, I mean, like I had one of my students actually. It's funny. You remember when we shot Retribution over there in the parking lot?
The Broken Mirror?
No. Retribution. We shot the fight scene over there. You got shot. You got sniped in the short film.
I'm trying to remember.
We shot it there.
Maybe.
In the parking lot.
Yeah, go on.
You got shot, and then I fight Ian, and I fought Braden.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. One of my students found it, and bless his heart, because he just says whatever's on the top of his mind. He's also, I mean, he just is a little disrespectful, but like that's kids, right? It is what it is. He just like saw everything on my YouTube, came back the next day and was like, "That short film you made, that was so bad. That was so bad." And I was like, I got two choices here.
Either smack you in the face,
get really upset and say something back, or I could just be like, "Yeah, that was bad." And
that guy's gonna tell everyone the truth now.
But like, you know, and like I know that was bad. I think we even know that some of the podcast clips were bad.
Oh no, dude! We look back at we look back on them like, yeah, dude, that was horrible.
Like even these next couple episodes back,
yeah,
we don't know. They could be completely horrid. But
also like some of you, either if you're new or old, but we used to have a different podcast. This is actually the second one.
Yes,
and that first one was really bad.
I don't know about really bad, but definitely a part of the first couple reps.
The first one was questionable.
But yeah, no, like no one should have it perfect out of the gate, and you should also find this as a way to self-reflect, but be nice to yourself.
Yeah,
especially the version that's present right now. You're not gonna have it perfect. Some of us are hitting our mid-20s or getting out of university, and maybe you're dropping out. Maybe you're resetting, redirecting course on where you want to go in your life. Or maybe you just got out of a relationship and you now have to relearn the dating scene. Maybe you just got into a big accident and you're going to have to figure out life right after that big surgery.
And you have to learn how to walk. Brutal, bro. My calf is going to hurt.
Or maybe you've I don't know, like you completely maxed out your credit card. Now you got to figure out your financial status.
Yep.
Who knows? You moved to a new country. I don't know. But the main point is that you're living life for the very first time. No matter how many blueprints you can go see, oh, they lived life like this. It doesn't matter about what they did. It matters about what you do now. Life is totally different.
Yep.
You can compare, oh, but Ken did it this way. I need to do. No, you're not Ken.
Oh, don't follow my way either.
But
my way is not good.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you're not any of the successful people. Yeah. Sorry. You are your own person, and maybe one day you will be. But I'm sure even the successful people, man, they're over here figuring stuff out for the first time.
With more money, yeah. Solving it out, yeah.
All right, so now we're gonna drift a little bit out of the life portion. We're gonna go into relationships just a little bit.
Something I'm not experiencing, but go ahead.
No. You you experience on this.
It's a little update for you guys. That's it.
What are some common problems that you've seen then? What are some common problems that you've seen in relationships? Like for certain people, but they always reoccur. Doesn't matter the partner. It always happens again and again in that person's relationship.
Like this one individual person or the people I've seen.
Or even yourself. What is a common problem that you are facing in a because for me, I think it was definitely where is it? I have it. I think it's my type. I think my type has been a huge problem.
How is that a problem?
I think this is before my dad passed away. Growing up, we're gonna go really deep in psychology here. I think growing up, my parents had this expectation of me as a student, as a person, who was very studious, and that just wasn't me. But the girls I dated were very much for the approval of my parents.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
So I dated a lot of very studious girls, very very good people, nice girls. The ones that you definitely like, you take them home. You know what I mean? Versus dating somebody, dating someone that fits more just fits me.
Okay, yeah.
Not that they didn't fit me. I mean, clearly they didn't.
Yeah.
But there was just enough comparisons that there was enough attraction. But when I really look back at it, it was more to get the acceptance of my parents than it was, I guess, for me.
You're doing it for them.
Yeah, in retrospect.
Yeah.
Back then, I thought it was for sure for me.
Yeah.
But now when I look back at it, it was like, wow, not that I didn't like these girls, but I was like, what they had in common was like, I was bringing them home for the approval of my parents. Not that now I bring terrible females home, but that was what the case was.
Yeah.
Which my parents all liked them. Well, what I'm saying is now, it's not that the person I have now is not studious. It's just the relationship I have now is very much something that fits my personality better and fits me better.
There you go.
There I go.
Just looking out for you, bro.
No,
it sounded bad.
No, for sure. But that's what I felt like most people get wrong is that the type that they're searching for, and you have certain patterns. So make sure that if you're dating, I don't know, let's just say you're on your 4th person that you've dated. Let's just say there's enough to look back on history and go, what was the common denominator besides me? And what was it that I was attracted to in each and every one of them? And what is common about that?
For me, I think one problem that one repeated habit I had when I was trying to like pursue a girl or like talk to one and get in a situationship was I'd indulge too much into their own interest to the point where I'd morph myself to kind of become that ideal person for them. Where it's like, you like this thing, okay, I'm gonna like fully invest myself into this so I can have something to talk to you about. Right. To make it seem like, yeah, so we actually have this in common. Like, what?
So Tell me more. You're kind of molding yourself to fit their puzzle.
Yeah, like molding it an extra step, an extra part of me, right?
Gotcha.
Or quote unquote, I think now that I'm kind of realizing it's like, oh, look, I've discovered this about me. Air quotes in case you're on Spotify.
You're just listening.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. I realized that more like throughout the years, because especially from my last relationship, because dude, she was so into like anime and all that stuff. Like at that point, I wasn't that much into it, but like I'd be so indulgent to it, just so we can have another talking point. And it sucked that I didn't care that much about it. Right. And luckily it didn't pan out. Like, thank God. Right. And yeah, that's when I stopped and like, hey, yo, if I'm really into whatever you're into, it's because like either I have genuine interest or it's like I actually like it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Like, simple as that. So that's one repeated habit that I had before. And now I'm hoping it's fixed. I just have to know if it's fixed after I get into whatever it is. Right. And it sucks if you're in that pattern where you kind of mold yourself or you put yourself to the point you become their description of an ideal person in that relationship, then essentially you've lost yourself. Because that's not who you are, bro. Like what Barney Stinson said was, shouldn't we hold out for that person who actually likes our little quirks? And so I believe in that, because it's like I don't want to keep changing myself for another person. Right? Because that's not that at that end I'm not even me.
Right.
Now I would say I'm more so me, and I know what I like compared to now. I mean, compared to back then where I'm just trying to like what you like. You don't have to like my stuff, even though I want you to.
Yeah.
Right. So that was like one big thing. So now we're learning.
Yeah. No, we're accepting it. You know. What I mean? It's not what they say in Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's not about accepting the love we think we deserve. It's, to me nowadays, at least now that we're like we're closing in on 30 at some point, is that now it's like I'm really looking for my wife.
Yeah.
Right? I'm looking for the person that fits like me. The person I know I deserve. Not think I deserve. I know I deserve. And to me it's also becoming the person that I know that my future partner deserves.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'm at. And yeah, like when we ask you, like, are you the problem? Are you making the efforts to not only fix things within yourself so that you find a healthy, loving relationship, but also are you fixing your patterns so that you don't also find the next toxic one that you're so used to attaining?
And so you're not used to comfort in that chaos.
Right. All right. So I was going to ask for a couple of scenarios. Problem or not. You don't communicate, but you expect to be understood.
100% a problem.
Problem? Yeah, problem. You cut people off quickly. Problem or not.
I feel like that depends.
I think it depends too. I think if you cut people off very quickly, that's either you have your standards and you know where people don't meet them, or you're the grass is greener elsewhere kind of person.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem though. Quickly, come on, give some people a chance.
I feel like once you've been through a couple things, for sure. I'll give that like 50%.
50-50.
If I were to put on the scale, 50% of a problem.
You avoid hard conversations.
Oh, problem.
Problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, big problem.
I mean, no one likes confrontation, but you got to go through it eventually.
Yeah. You expect effort, but don't match it.
Oh, problem.
Problem.
I know we've talked about like, I guess the bad, quote unquote, bad stuff or negative stuff. Now, well, to end it off, what would you say is one good trait about you?
I think in regards to the topic is my self-awareness. Because I'm constantly looking at what problems I can be creating that stop my growth or even like get in the way of my journey. But within that is just being okay with the problems that I know I'm facing and being able to be like, okay, right there, stop it, change it, fix it. Right. I can only control so much of my life. So the only thing I can really control is myself. And so that's, to me, my best trait is like the self-awareness to look at the problem that is me and also being able to fix it by whatever means necessary. Yeah. And also having the self-awareness to let go of the things that I can't always change. What about you?
One good trait about me, I would say more so like a more personal reason rather than like for a trait for another person. One good trait is that I like love that I have is like control over my thoughts. We're in a sense where I know when I'm getting sad, when these sad thoughts come up, depressive or like working too much, it's like I know how to kind of like control that, but like, yo, like relax. Yeah. Like there's no need to have that because blah, blah, blah. Talk myself through it. Right. And then I'm really like, yeah, there's no point in me to have these thoughts. Right. And maybe it might come off like, oh, either I'm disassociating or like not looking at the problem. Like, no, bro, like I don't allow negative thoughts to enter my mind because then it affects my work and how I am. Right. And ultimately it changes my attitude. I'm like, no, dude, that's not even the attitude I want to have. That's not the ideal person I want to be in this current state. Right. Right. I feel like I'm always working towards like that final version of myself. And it's like my final version of myself doesn't allow negativity. Right. So that's kind of like, nice. I would say one good trait about me. Damn. Yeah. Very nice. You need to have a lot of self-control to do that. It takes time. Practice too.
Well, I really hope that this episode was good for you guys as it was for us. It was kind of therapeutic in a way. Yeah. Getting to like dissect where we're at and what we think about within ourselves. Yeah. And I hope that some of these questions are not just ones that you heard our answers to, but have answers for yourselves too. Like I think these are really good journaling questions or journal prompts. True. I
didn't even think about that.
So I hope you guys have not just listened to what we're about, but are also self-reflecting. That's kind of been the goal for me for every episode is that you guys are constantly not just being educated on something, but also you're getting some insight and you're also thinking within yourself like, oh, do I do that? Yeah. Am I like Ken? Am I like Dom? Because honestly, if you're like us, please change that up.
Yeah. No, that's true. Like you can admire the stuff we do. Just don't be us. Not in a sense in a cocky way, more in a sense like, yo, we're going through shit.
Be better than us.
Yeah, exactly.
A smart man learns from his mistakes, and a wise person learns from the smart man's mistakes. So take that as you will. And I hope that, again, all these are helpful for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Rate our Spotify, and leave us a review in the comments or on Spotify as well. Follow our socials. Yep. It'll be in the description below. And also like tune into the Instagram channel, dude. We're trying to run that. At least I mentioned it last episode. Hopefully
we'll put that down below in the description.
Hopefully it's going. Yeah. So yeah, make sure you also follow Instagram because we're gonna be putting some updates out there. And watch the vlog because Ken's leg.
Eventually, yes.
Yes, it's gonna be up there. And yeah. Any closing remarks from you?
That's
prayers up for Ken, please. send your little prayer emojis.
Yeah. That's been episode 80 something. 83. I lost count. 83, yes, 83, unless it's 84, but one of those. And that's been the booth. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a wonderful day, night or evening, whatever.